Hi, welcome to Trading with TK, teaching you to turn ideas into money. We're at www.tradingwithtk.com, and thank God it's Friday, June 27th. Well, the market was pretty intense selling almost all day until maybe late in the day. And I wouldn't say it was panicky selling, but there had this urgency to the selling. It was like, get me out, get me out, get me out. But it wasn't a panicky selling, so it's not going to mark an important low. Yes, we get a kickback rally off of this area probably, but I don't think it was a major bottom. A major bottom this is what happens at major bottoms. Okay, there's so many sell orders that the specialists can't get the stock open on time. So you have delayed openings all around the place. Not only that, you have so many orders flooding the computer systems that your own system goes down, and if you have an order in, you won't get a report back. So there's sort of like total chaos going on. That's usually a bottom, especially if they're cracking pretty good, like 400, 500, 600 points in a day. Okay, that's what marks bottoms. It's always chaotic. It's never orderly. And today had an urgency to it, but there was some orderliness to it. And some of the indexes came back towards the end of the day. So we'll take a look at the indexes at the end in our final segment, and we'll map out our next plan. But I've got a new idea tomorrow, and it's on the long side, but it's an energy stock. It's a drilling company, and the stock is ENT. So we'll take a look at that, and we'll also take a look at COGT, which I sold short this morning. So in a moment, don't go away. I'll show you how we're going to take this new idea and turn it into some money. So I'll be right back. Okay, we're looking at a daily bar chart of ENT is the symbol. And this is a call on the long side. I'm zoomed out pretty far because I want to show you. This rounded bottom, this bowl-looking bottom. Some people may say this is a cup and a handle. I don't buy into that, but it does look like it. That's not one of my patterns, I call it. I'll explain my pattern in a minute. But I do like these bowl-looking bottoms, especially when the stock is down from $25 a share. And it's in the drilling business. This looks very, very cheap to me, this stock. I've been following this stock for years. I'm going to turn this into a 9-day chart just to give you an overall view of where it was and where it's been. The stock has gone from this area here, this $2 area, $1.50 area, all the way up to 24. It took years, and then it took years, and it retraced its steps all the way back down again. And I believe that it's starting to retrace its steps going back up the other side. Now, it may take years to get back to 24, but I do believe that there's a strong possibility that that's what's going to happen. Okay, that's the big picture. Let's take a look at the smaller trading picture. And what do we have here? Okay, first of all, let me give you the stats. This is ENT. This is a call on the long side. We're looking to buy it at $4.40. It's just about where it closed. Up and down a couple of pennies from there is okay. I've got a couple of targets short term. First target is $6.40, which is about $2 from where we are. It's this old high. I don't think it's a major resistance, but it may stop it on the first time up, and then when it pulls back again, we can buy it back. And then once it gets through that, my next target is $9 a share, which is this area right up here. And I do believe it's going to get there also. But for this trade, let's look at $6.40, and if it gets right through that, maybe we'll just let it go. We'll have to see how it develops. But right now, it's a good-looking chart. So I've got two targets. I know everyone likes me to recommend a stop-loss area, so my recommendation would be here. Any close below 4, it has to be a close, not an intraday sell-off, A close below $4 a share probably would signal that the pattern is probably not working out the way I thought it would, but I don't foresee that. It's just I've been watching this stock for so long here. I watch it all the way up here. I've been waiting for it to pull back, and I think this is about the best we're going to do, pulling back into this support here. As you can see, it breakout, pull back, breakout, pull back, little mini breakout, pull back, breakout, another pull back, a big breakout, a little pullback, breakout, pullback, and I think this is about the best, the cheapest we're going to be able to get it for a while. Okay, so that's my view of the stock. There's a call on the long side, and I think we can make at least $2 on the first trade, and a lot more if you have patience with this. I just think it's in the right area for mindset, for drilling. I do believe there's going to be some massive drilling going on. I think Congress has finally realized their mistake, and there's so much public pressure on them to go drill and look for oil that that's this psychological play I have here with this stock. Probably other drillers too, but this is the one that catches my eye. Okay, so that's my new idea for Monday morning. Let's take a look at the stock I sold short, COGT, this morning. Even though it closed a little higher than where I sold it, I'm still pleased with the short. I sold it out at $11.75, and we're still working on this descending triangle here. So just a kickback rally. Not really sure why they ran it back up, but who knows? What's important is the trend, and to me the trend is down. Okay, so now let's take a look at the major indexes. Let's see how much more damage was done, and let's see what the possibilities are of some sort of little minor kickback rally. Now remember, I'm in the school that says that these lows that were made today are not, I don't see them as being the final lows. I think there's more to go on the downside. There's certainly a lot of work to be done. Even if they are the low, there's so much more work has to be done to prove it. I just don't think that these are the lows. Okay, here's the Dow. Closed on the low of the day. Clearly, these are the worst acting indexes of all the indexes at the party. This is the ugliest. Okay, and the SPYs are the second ugliest. But anyway, we've got new resistance area here. We are pretty oversold. I do believe we're going to get some sort of kickback rally. It just makes sense for it to happen. Even if we get another selling date on Monday, eventually they've got to come back up and revisit this. I mean, they don't have to, but that's what makes sense, is to revisit resistance again. Transportation average, transportation average made another new low, but at least it was able to close up on the day. So there was a little bit of strength, in the last hour and a half of trading, which leads me to believe is that we will get that little kickback rally. But it's only going to go as far as this red line is, and then we're going to roll over again. Russell 2000, same thing. Little strength towards the end of the day and pushed them up to where they almost closed even on the day, but they were down 28 cents. Once again, a rally back to resistance was what makes sense to me, and can't get through, and then another rollover. SPYs represent the Standard & Poor's 500, the second ugliest chart at the party. This is our resistance right here. I don't know if we're going to be able to get back up there, but it's far enough down away to be oversold to get a kickback rally. So we'll see what develops on Monday. The big picture is that these lows, we're still going to be making lower lows. But it also makes sense that we have a kickback rally before that. Okay, the QQQQs. Actually, these closed unchanged on the day, which I said is encouraging because they found enough strength to undo all that selling towards the end of the day and come back up. It almost looks like a reversal day, but not quite. Close. Which also leads me to believe that we may still get this kickback rally. Okay, so that's my view of the market. Until Monday, this is TK signing off.